Hi, robtran here. Been a long time. I had to say something about what's been going on in New York, specifically occupying Wall Street. Um, you know, it seems like life really does go full circle. When I was a small boy, I would sit at the Thanksgiving and Christmas Day table and listen to my great grandfather and my grandfather and my grandmother and my great grandmother talk about the Great Depression and what they went through during the 30s and the very early 40s before the war started. And one of the things that my grandfather talked about in particular was riding the rails and being homeless, although he didn't use that word because it didn't exist in the 70s. My grandfather, or rather my great grandfather, talking about trying to organize unions in the teens and the 20s. And it all now, in a bizarre sort of way, echoes of the familiar. I mean, it's like my memories are not nostalgic anymore. My memories are now contemporary and very much contemporary to my own life. Um, for reasons I won't go into in too much detail here. I will say this though: I've reached a point where of revolutionary zeal, where I am willing to go and support just about anything except cold-blooded murder at this stage. I think the people who are occupying Wall Street are showing extraordinary self-control. That they are, especially the young folks, because they understand what the stakes are, and they understand that their futures, their whole lives are at stake. And I'm middle-aged. Half my life is over. But for them, it's the beginning. If I were 21 years old now, I would be pissed. Way beyond what they are, I guess. And they are showing tremendous self-control in the face of an economic reality that is just hideous. So, like the old poem by Aeschylus, drop by drop we experience the awful grace of God. I hope that our leaders in Washington um, figure out, well, find their inner Roosevelt and find him real quick, because otherwise we're all going to experience the awful grace of God. Arrivederci.